So Dokkan released the information for the Part 2 LR anniversary units, which are both Carnival banner units. So we have this LR Z Fighters. I don't know what the official name is. It looks like to just be Goku. And then we have the Gohan side. If you haven't seen my previous videos, they showed off the banners, which we already knew had Gohan in it. I don't know if this is called Gohan Z Fighters. Again, I have the translations, which we'll go through in a bit. But before we jump into that, I do want to look at the animations first. And let me know in the comment section down below, which one do you prefer? Are you going to be summoning it? And of course, subscribe. So when I do try these guys out, I'll give you my final verdict. So let's look at the Gohan animation, I believe. All right. So this is from the Saiyan Saga, or the opening, which looks very wholesome. You already know I'm a Gohan stan, especially this Gohan and Planet Namek Gohan. So I'm gonna say this is like probably my favorite LR, regardless of how much hate they're gonna receive, if they're bad or good. But this is sick, and it's gonna look better in 2x speed as well. And if this is the OST for him, it's kind of a vibe. Masenko, oh, that's good. All right, does he have an active skill? Yeah, he probably does. Giant, grade 8 form. Oh, I wonder if it's like Piccolo grade 8 form vibes, you know? Or if this is an active skill, I'm not too sure. Alright, they are going to show some sort of nullification. Oh, unit super attacks. There we go. I was like, what am I looking at? It's unit super attacks. Piccolo. You know, the World Tournament's coming up. This is exactly the moment where Piccolo's art is from. So this is with the rest of the Z Fighters. So the same Masenko. And then the follow-up is Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha. That's pretty cool. And then Goku. Oh, that's iconic right there. The iconic opening. Oh, that's an AoE too. I see that. I see that. All right, let's look at the Goku now. The AGL LR. All right, so they're just like all opening stuff. Okay. Entrance animation. I didn't know if Gohan had one. I might have just been blurred out of my mind already. Oh, I like this. I like the style. I didn't know the leg could make an explosion like that. Oh, counter? Nullification? Something? Oh, that's so sick. That is so sick. Kaioken? Alright, I'm liking this already. I'm actually super excited over, like, for these guys over the initial Dokkan Fest LRs, because I think this is just more cooler to me. Saiyan Saga was definitely one of my favorite sagas in Dragon Ball Z, so... Alright. The Spirit Bomb. This has got to be an active skill. I wonder how much damage that will do. If that's like on par with like the finishing move stuff. But we'll have a look at their translations right now. So thank you, Goresh, for the translations here. This is the LR Carnival Goku. So the AGL unit. Turtle School Leader for 3 key and 200%. Which is good. Very good category. I don't know if just because of Yamcha, it's like lowered the value of him, but we'll see in the future. Maybe, obviously, he's going to be better than Yamcha, so I'll take this over the Warriors Raised on Earth Leader that Yamcha does, I guess. 12 key Turtle School Dance raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage. And then 18 key raises defense infinitely, attack for 1 turn, and mega colossal damage. Passive, perform entrance animations, which we saw. 4 key and attack and defense plus 59%, and guard activate against all attacks for 6 turns from first appearance. This is actually really decent. I know a lot of people are against like, oh, it's so short, but at least it's not 3 turns, and at least he raises infinitely in defense. Of course, I don't really know the defense numbers, so it could be a lot less than I think, but as an LR, I feel like Dokkan knows how much defense they should be getting. I don't know. Key plus 4, attack and defense was 159%, so that helps out tremendously. Survives KO damage once per turn, so that's cool. I guess that only really is useful if he's a floater unit and he takes a super attack. In the first slot, you just die from like a normal attack anyway. Recovers HP by 59% once only if ending an attacking turn at 40% HP or below. That's cool. Little Sensu Beam vibe. When you need it the most, gain 1 key, max of 5, and chance to perform a critical hit plus 9%, up to 59% for every attack received. So you can definitely give him max additional, the nice second slot unit after the 6 turns have disappeared. Or dodge, I guess, if that's what you're feeling. Gain an additional defense plus 59% for the rest of the battle, starting from the turn where the 5th attack has been received in battle. So I guess dodge is like not the most important thing. You definitely want additionals, I guess. Gain attack plus 120% for the rest of the battle, starting from the turn where the 9th attack has been received in battle. I don't know if pay to play finishes fast enough for that. Like, are you beating an event before 9 attacks? Unless you get really lucky, I'm not too sure. High chance to counter key-based super attacks, which is really good, aimed at the character. And counter, which also it does do damage, which is nice. I thought it was just going to be just a full nullification. But it is actually damage, which is pretty good. High chance, though. Not great chance. Could have liked a great chance instead. Now, for the active skill Spirit Bomb, able to be used when HP is 59% or below, or once 5 or more turns have elapsed from the start of the battle, and there is another warrior raised on Earth category ally attack in the same turn. When you're running Turtle School, it's quite easy to do that. Effect massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage, and all attacks become critical hits during the turn of activation, which is really good. Should be doing a lot of damage, I believe, for this Spirit Bomb. And then here are all his links and categories, because it's a Goku who will just mainly be focusing on Goku stuff. Now for the Carnival Kid Gohan. So it looks as though it's just named Gohan. Probably Gohan Youth. Bond of Master and Disciple Leader for 200%. 12 key, raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key, raises attack and defense infinitely, and causes mega colossal damage. Always love an infinite stacker, regardless of if events these days are going to be short or based on short battles, because one day they're going to return the long battles, and this is just going to be super helpful. And then 18 key unit super attack 1, which I think is with the Z fighters. Greatly raises attack and raises defense infinitely. Mega colossal damage to all enemies. That's actually really good. Mega colossal damage AoE is kind of nasty, and you still get like all the benefit effects from the 18 key, which is awesome. Condition is with Goku, excluding the Youth, Ginyu Jr., etc., and then Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien. Then we got the Mr. Piccolo one, which is exactly the same thing in terms of effects. It's just that you get to have Piccolo depending on how you build your team. Alright, so he does have an entrance animation. I just didn't even realize it. Gain 4 key, and attack defense was 58%. Perform an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack for 6 turns from this first appearance. Alright, more of a second slot, I presume here. 4 key, and attack defense was 158% at the start of the turn. Reduces damage received from enemies who have been hit by this character's ultra super attack or unit super attacks by 30%. So definitely a second, third slot unit, because you have to do the super attack first to get the damage reduction. And I think he's going to be pretty tanky afterwards. I don't think many bosses will be able to bypass a lot of that defense and damage reduction, especially if you do an additional super attack. Then he gets 5 key and defense plus 8% up to 58% per attack received. So make him even more tankier. Gain an additional attack plus 58% for the rest of the battle, starting from the turn where the 5th attack has been received. And perform an additional super attack for the rest of the battle, starting from the turn where the 8th attack has been received. So a lot of additional super attacks, which is good. A lot of people probably be building him criticals because of all these additionals. And of course, that will be another World Tournament unit to use. Of course, active skill. So it's not a giant form. It's activated when your HP is 58% or less, or after 5 turns have elapsed. If you have another Bond or Master and Disciple category ally attacking the same turn, aka the orange Piccolo. Nah. Massively raises attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage attack effective against all types during the turn of activation. I think criticals are a little bit better than type advantage for the most part. So, I mean, for the Shenrons or the Cell Max, where you have type advantage doesn't get that damage reduction, I guess type effective makes sense. But yeah, that is it for him. Here are all of his links. Got Gaze of Respect, Z Fighters, and all of the Gohan stuff. I'm super excited to use this Gohan. Bottom Master and Disciple is not a bad category for free to play as well. Same as the Goku. So make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss out when I do try this unit out, or both units out, on a free to play team. Make sure you leave a like on today's video. Comment down below who you prefer more. Are you summoning? And until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.